Yeah, greetings, this is Dr. T. And I'm here today with a lesson on writing linear equations. And today we take on the big enchilada. That would be slope-intercept form. This might be the most important topic you have in Algebra 1. Goals for this. First of all, you've got to be able to write a linear equation in the slope-intercept form. And that's what this video is going to deal with specifically. Our slope-intercept video number 2 will cover how to identify slope and y-intercept from an equation. And finally, the slope-intercept video 3 will cover writing linear equations in standard form. Caution! Ah! Okay, seriously, this is one of the most important concepts in Algebra 1. Please make sure you get it. Slope-intercept form. You have seen this equation before, maybe not with red and green. Y equals mx plus b. And as you already should know, m represents the slope and b represents the y-intercept. So we have y equals the slope times x plus the y-intercept. Now, when we're writing equations, we need to know two things. That's two things. First, the slope, and second, the y-intercept. As we do these kind of problems, you're going to encounter three types of problems that you will have to master. These three types of problems are determined by what information you're provided. Alright, in the first case, write an equation that has a slope of 3 and a y-intercept of 8. Now this is pretty straightforward because we're given the slope and we're given the y-intercept. This is a plug and play, folks. We need the two things. They gave us the two things, and all we do now is plug them in. So we're going to plug them into the slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. So we'll pull the 3 for the m, and we'll pull the 8 for the b, and we end up with y equals 3x plus 8. This is the easiest type of problem you're going to encounter. You just have to recognize what is the slope, what is the y-intercept, and plug them into the correct location. Try this one out. Pause the video, give it a try, and good luck. Okay, now that you're back, I hope you picked number 2. The correct response was y equals negative 4x minus 3. We had a y-intercept of negative 3. Negative 3. We had a slope of negative 4, negative 4. Now, the second type of equation. We're not lucky enough to get all the information this time. And this time we get the slope and we get one coordinate pair appearing on the line. Well, we still need two things. We still need a slope and we still need a y-intercept. We have the slope. It's 2. That's provided. But what about the y-intercept? Oh my gosh, I guess we can't solve this one. Okay, let's see what we're going to do here. We have to actually find the y-intercept. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to plug the slope in to its spot. And we're going to take the coordinate pair that's provided and plug them into their locations and then solve for b. So our 2 is our slope. Our coordinate pair was 3, 2. So we have the 3 here and the 2 here. And when we solve for b, we're going to try to simplify and get b alone. We have 2 equals 2 times 3 plus b. 2 times 3 is 6. We have 6 plus b. Now we need to isolate the b by subtracting 6 from both sides. When we do that, we're left with negative 4 equals b. That gives us an equation of y equals 2x plus negative 4. When we simplify, we have y equals 2x minus 4. Now, the third type of equation. Remember that we need two things. What if we're given just 2 coordinates, and we're not given the slope, and we're not given the y-intercept? Is there going to be a way to solve this? Think about it for just a moment and see if you can come up with a way to reach a solution. Okay, let's take a look and see what we're going to do here. First, we're going to use the ordered pair -2, 1 and 3, 2 to determine the slope. Recall our formula for slope, m equals y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. That's the change in y over the change in x. When we plug in our coordinates, we end up with 2 minus 1 in the numerator and 3 minus -2 in the denominator. This yields a slope of 1/5. Now this becomes a problem like the type 2, because now we have a slope and we can pick either ordered pair to plug in and solve for the slope. Now, I don't know which ordered pair you would like to choose. Think about which one would be easier to use, -2 and 1 or 3 and 2. Now I chose 3 and 2 because there's no negative number. And when we plug those in, we have 2 equals 1/5 times 3 plus b. Then we solve for b just as in the type 2 problems. 2 equals 3/5 plus b. That's the 3 times 1 over 5. And then we subtract 3/5 from both sides, and that yields 1 and 2/5 equals b. So now we have our slope, which is 1/5, and we have our y-intercept, 1 and 2/5, and we can complete the equation. Y equals 1/5 x plus 1 and 2/5. Now you try it with this one. We have a line that goes through coordinates 0, 1, and 1, 4. Pause the video and see if you can solve. Okay, I hope you got answer 2, and I hope this helped you understand slope-intercept and how to solve for b and how to solve for y. I'll see you again in class.